episode 4000 again.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous kickoff to your weekend. It's Friday. It's time to get excited. It's time to do a happy dance. Come on. It's time to do it again. Woohoo! For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, take that deep breath because let me tell you, we have hit officially the number 4,000 here at Create Your Now. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. We wouldn't be doing Confessions of an Upset Mama, and I cannot believe that, again, it's falling on Confessions of an Upset Mama. I do think it's kind of hilarious. When we get into this whole episode, you'll begin to understand a little bit more because, again, don't you feel like sometimes you repeat things over and over and over again and again and again? Well, that's kind of where we are. And I don't want you to think about your life that way. I don't want you to think about when you show up here again and again and again, and you're thinking, well, Christiane, I've been with you from the very beginning. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you. Mahalo. It is so overwhelming. When I actually typed out the number 4,000, I had to pause for a minute, honestly. And I know I'm not getting right into the episode, but I promise you it's going to go there and it's all going to connect because God is good. And sometimes we just don't know what we need to know and what we need to hear. And so this moment's for you, Mama. This moment is for you to know that you're seen, that you're heard, that you're loved again. Because as parents, right, the word again often feels like the soundtrack of our daily lives. It has us coming and going again and again. We say it, sometimes we shout it, and frequently we whisper it underneath our breath. How many times have I said this again? Oh my goodness. All in the effort to guide our kids toward better choices, safer habits, or just basic cooperation, just wanting to learn life skills, right? I'm sure you remember some of these. Brush your teeth again. Because they didn't do it the first time or the second or the third. And now you're like, I'm tired of counting. Just go brush your teeth again, please. Please clean up your toys again. Why can't you get this through your head? I've said it how many umpteen times, right? Or maybe this one, I asked you again to do your homework. Why? The list is endless. It goes on and on and on. As I was sitting here looking and trying to figure out what to talk about, I was actually inspired by Jeremy Camp's song, Again. And I think we forget how important again is. Because I know at times, again feels exhausting. Like we're stuck on repeat, speaking into a void where our words bounce back unanswered or ignored. And it's easy to feel frustrated. It's easy to feel defeated or even question if our efforts matter at all. Like, Lord, why did you make me a mama? I thought I was going to be better at this, and I just feel like I'm not a good mama. Then you go to work, you go work in the community, you go volunteer, you run errands, and you're like, I just feel like crap, and I don't like this. But I want you to understand something, and hear me loud and clear. Again is not a setback. It's a powerful tool. It's a tool that you can use to train up your child so they can go out into the world and impact the world that they touch, the world that God has created for them to touch. So they get to create their now. And when you begin to think about all of that again and again and again, I think you do sit here and you have to pause and say, oh my goodness, I should feel blessed that I can say again to my children. Because on the flip side, right, there's been people who have lost their kiddos. I can't think of anything harder than saying goodbye to your own child. That just doesn't seem right in my eyes. And yet we have people who have to do that every single day. So if you can say again, there's still hope. It's not a setback. Again, right? So I want to go down this list, kind of down memory lane here a little bit more and see if you're like, oh, I remember those days. Asking your kids to put on their shoes again because they ran off before finishing it all up. Remember to say please or thank you again, right? How many times have you said that? Oh, it's got to be in the tens of thousands. And that's for one kid. So multiply that by however many kids you've had. And let me tell you this, if you're a teacher, if you're a mentor, if you coach kids, yeah, you know what it's like. You're doing the same thing, right? You don't have to have your own kids in this regard, right? Because they're all family, let me tell you. What about this? Saying no, not that, again, when they reach toward danger, right? Oh, no, not that. You can't do that again, please. No, right? Explaining bedtime routines again because the first go around didn't stick. How many times have you said, go to bed now? Come on. How many times again do I have to tell you to go to bed? Saying, use your inside voice or your whisper voice again when noise levels spike. I need to work on that. Just saying. That's why I have a microphone because I can tune myself down. Better for your ears than mine. Maybe it's reinforcing good manners again after social situations. Right? Teaching them how to share again and again. It's like, why can't they get that at age 18 months to 2 years old? It would make our lives so much easier. Again, right? Reinforcing those good manners. Asking, did you do your homework again and again because the backpack is mysteriously emptied? What about, hey, go wash your hands again because you just came in from outside? Or they come back inside from the park again as evening approaches, but you have to keep telling them, when it starts getting dark, it's time to come inside, but you have to tell them. No parent ever escapes the again. Just don't. It's written into the job description again and again. Now, have you noticed here we're having fun with the word again a little bit, but I want you to get in with the idea that just because you're repeating yourself doesn't mean that you're not a good parent, okay? Because again, actually is a win, a big win for both you and the kiddos. Like repetition. Repetition builds learning again and again. Kids aren't mini adults. I know you think they are, but they are not. We may say, oh, that's just a little man wrapped up in that body. Nope, they're a child. They do not know. They do not understand. They're constantly rewiring their brains, forming habits, and understanding the world step by step. And hearing things again isn't nagging. It's necessary reinforcement. It helps create new neural pathways and lasting habits. In other words, you're getting their mind working, and you're getting them to put in the right things in their mind, and you keep it working. Repetition builds learning. Then you've got to look at consistency strengthens authority. Right? Yeah. The more you say it, oh, yeah, mom's in control. She's not in control. No, moms, I love for us to be in control, but we are not. But we do have authority. And when you repeat a message calmly and clearly, you're showing your kid that your expectations are firm, steady, and non-negotiable. And all of this is regardless of the kid's age, right? Kind of now we're reminiscing when they were younger. Why? Because I don't have any kids that are younger anymore except my grandbabies. So it's kind of nice to go down memory lane once in a while. But that, again, cements boundaries and lets your child know you mean business. And you care enough to keep enforcing what they need to know over and over again. But not because you're angry, not because this is the 100th time you said this in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, already your blood pressure's beginning to rise, isn't it? I know. I feel it myself. And then anger comes, behind it. And there's this extra push. No, it's not. It's your calmness. It's the clarity. And saying, this is what I said. Being firm, steady Eddie. And then you've got to look at patience models emotional control. Do you know how much our kiddos need emotional control right now? They need to learn that. That is a skill that our children are lacking. Our generations that are up and coming now, they are lacking. You wonder why our counselors out there are so backed up and they've got a waiting list, because we've got people who do not know how to regulate their emotions. But when we can be patient as a parent and be okay with saying things again and again, that patience is going to model that emotional control. And every again that you deliver without yelling or without losing your cool is a lesson in self-regulation. And your kids get to see it in action, even if they don't immediately act on it. You're teaching them how to handle frustration. You're teaching them how to handle delays and even stuff in the real world. I mean, look at it. We're living in a fast-paced society. Everybody wants something in 5 minutes. I've seen it in my older kids and I've seen it in my grandbabies. They get flustered when what they push doesn't work immediately. And I'm like, take a break. It hasn't even been a millisecond. The computer has to work too. Give it time. It has different neural pathways, not the same as our brain, but you get my drift, right? So don't fear again. Instead, flip your mental switch on again. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. Flip your mental switch on again. I know sometimes when I come on here, I'm like, didn't I just talk about this again? And I'm thinking, but people are going to hear it differently. It's a new season. Their kids are grown. You know, they're in a different place. They might be empty nesters now. They don't have any, or maybe they just had a brand new baby. I try to meet you right where you are. And sometimes I come on here and I'm thinking, didn't I just say that again? But I guess I'm saying it again, and that's okay. Yeah, it's okay, because you are going to be saying things again, whether you like it or not. You're going to have repeat. But that repetition gets in your mind. You get to hear, and then you make it your own. And as your kids grow up and as they graduate and as they move on and as they move out into the real world so they can impact the world in the manner that they have been created to do, then they get to figure out, oh, this is what mom meant. Yeah, I finally get it. And now the word again may not be in your vocabulary as often. So what does it look like in real life to flip your mental switch on again? Number 1, frame again as growth, not failure. So instead of hearing your nagging voice, right, where you're saying these things over and over and over again, hear progress happening beneath the surface. Because I get it. You sit here and say, how many times have I said that? And we literally say that out loud. This is the umpteenth time. This is the 10th time. This is the 12th time. Whatever number you want to put in there. I have said this to you. Why do you not listen to me? That's because you're hearing it, but they may be only hearing it for the first time. Because for the 6 times prior to you saying it, they were distracted. They didn't hear. They don't know how to multitask. They do one thing. If they were doing their homework, they were thinking about their problem. If they were picking up and putting away their shoes, you're like, well, why can't they do both? Because they can't. They're kids. Their minds are still developing. And even when your kids get older, their minds are still developing. Our minds are developing into our mid-20s. And depending upon what's happened to our lives, it could be even into the higher 20s to lower 30s. Every again nudges change, even if it feels invisible now. And I know I get it, because you're like, I've said this, and the more children you have, oh my goodness. When we were on 1 and 2 was not too bad, but man, we hit 3 and 4, and then we hit 5. I was like, how many times do I need to tell you? And I'm thinking, actually, I may have only told you once, but I told your other siblings 10 times already between each of them. So that's 41 times I've said this again. And then we get flustered, right? Oh, go back again, right? Calm, clarity, patience. We got this. Frame again as growth. Because you see, kids need time and multiple impressions to move from confusion to comprehension, to the point where they actually understand it, right? They actually are beginning to get it. And you're like, oh, and you're like, I just want those angels all the time. I know, I get it. I want to see the angels behind them. They got it. And you just want to celebrate. But then if you do, it totally loses the whole thing. But you can celebrate in your head. It's all right. Just do the happy dance in your head. It's fine. So frame again as growth, not failure. If you keep repeating yourself, it's okay. You're creating these pathways for your child's brain, regardless of their age. Number 2, own your again with confidence and calm. It's not a weakness to repeat yourself. It's a strength. Confidence says, hey, I'm here. I'm steady. I'm going to keep showing up for you. I'm not going anywhere. I love you unconditionally. But I need to remind you, and I'm going to tell you because I love you. And you need to know this. So practice delivering again with a steady tone, a firm tone that conveys patience rather than frustration. It's important to be patient. And I know, it's a hard one. Patience is really hard. It really is. I mean, we could spend a long time on patience because there's a lot of stuff to touch there. We're just short-wired to have things done fast. And when we don't, we get flustered. We don't have good grip on our emotional regulation. And so that goes all out of whack. We're frustrated. And then we are like, well, I don't know what to do. And our tongue gets tied and we're like, all right, I'm done. I'm finished. And then you're not calm anymore. The tone begins to ride. The blood pressure's up there and you're like, that's it. And now it's all anger or madness coming out of your mouth. And the kids get it. They see it. They feel it. They know it. So practice delivering again with that steady tone. And what you can do is take a pause and just breathe before you open up your mouth to say it again. Whatever it is that you're going to repeat. Just take that deep breath in. If you have to, hold it. If you need to do another one, do another one. But that pause is important. And then when you repeat it, just be calm. Let me tell you this. If you're one who yells a lot, the secret is to whisper and be quieter. Why is that? Because you're going to freak them out. They're going to be like, Mom's so calm. Something's up. I'm not sure what's up, but I really better pay attention. Why? Because they're used to you yelling. So change it up. But that means in order to change it up, you've got to flip that mental switch, right? Yeah, exactly. So hold that steady tone that conveys patience rather than frustration. And then finally, number 3, celebrate the moments before again is needed. So what you want to do is catch them in the action. Yeah, they did it. It's when the angels go, oh, and you see them behind them. Yeah, I know. My voice is still repairing itself, so not great on the angels singing, but you get my drift. So acknowledge when your child remembers something the first time. If you got a little one who they're picking up their stuff, oh my goodness, and you didn't ask them to, again, remind them, see how I use it. Yeah, I know. Are you laughing at me again? Okay, that's good. That means you're paying attention. We got to have a little bit of humor in this because again, we have to know and we have to encourage our children that, wait, Mama's paying attention. I got you. I got you when you're not doing it and I got you when you do get it. So catch those wins and highlight them. It trains your brain to spot progress, which makes the again moments easier to bear and your overall parenting approach more positive for you and then how it is received. Because for you, you're like, it's not a big deal. I'm parenting. It's no big deal. It's no skin off my back, right? So not the case though, because you see your kids' reaction to you. When you learn to respond to them instead of react to them, that changes everything. And therefore, you are in control, not of them, but in you. And so therefore, your delivery and what you want them to accomplish sticks more than you being upset and flustered. So celebrate when they do it by themselves and then celebrate it even with calm, cool collectiveness and give them that steady, you got this. But I'm going to ask you again, go clean your room. Go feed the cat. Go take out the trash, whatever it is again. Now, again, might feel like a broken record or CD or on repeat on Spotify, but it's actually the rhythm your child needs to learn. Your child needs that rhythm to grow and to feel secure in the boundaries you provide. So the next time you catch yourself saying, for the 10th time again, and you're starting to grit your teeth, you know that position of your mouth. We all do. Come on. And it goes there very quickly, doesn't it? Yes. It has memory. There's muscle memory there. Remember this. Your persistence isn't just endurance. It's impact. It's loving leadership. It's exactly what your kids need. And not only are they growing, but you're growing, mama. And that is the best thing ever. Because when you are helping them learn, guess what's happening within you? Your heart grows bigger. Why? Because you get that they get it. And when they get it, they get to go out and take it out into the world. And you're like, yeah. I don't care if it's potty training. I don't care if it's dressing yourself. I don't care if they're going to law school or med school. They've got it and they're serving now. Yes. Way to go. Way to go. Mama, you're not repeating yourself for no reason. You're building the foundation that helps your family thrive. Every single one of you. You, your spouse, your children, even the kitty cats and the dogs, they count too. Because why? They need repetition too, again and again. So know that you are impacting the world that you touch within the privacy of your own four walls, even if it feels like it's one again too many. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Again, I promise you. Have a blessed weekend. And thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for showing up for you. God loves you, and so do I. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life, and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.